everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Um, I am hoping my mic doesn't die today. Um, we'll see. We will see. I am wondering if I did the wrong well, I might have. Oh well. My entire show might be incorrect today. My memes and everything else, but it is what it is. So, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna change. There must have been a reason I did this, but I don't see it. Let me look again. I do not know why I did this celebration today. But oh well. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be having a poll and everything on no reason at all today, just because I guess I can. So, I probably got the days mixed up, and it is what it is. So I am going to check real quick here and see maybe if I got it mixed up with another day. I don't know why I have this day. I really don't. Um, so okay. Anyway, we're doing this. We're going to take this celebration and we're just going to go with it, guys. Um, so here we go. Let me go over to YouTube. Let me like the channel. Let me go ahead and type in the poll real quick here. Like I say, I don't know why I have this today. Um, who knows? Who knows? Who knows where my brain was when I did this? I don't know. But we're gonna do this. So how is everybody doing today? This is for all our foodies out there. It's about barbecue, and I thought apparently it is not National Barbecue Day, and I thought it was. So let's see. Let me share this out real quick here. I was looking for something. I cannot find my templates for some of the slides that I make. So I was looking for that, and then I lost track of time because I really would like to find them. They're kind of important. I don't really want to have to do them all over again, but I might have to. I might have to. So let me go share these couple links over in the Discord here. And here we go. Where am I? I've lost myself. I can't find myself. And you know it's bad when you can't find yourself. Okay. We have all that ready. Okay. Let's start off with today is Wednesday, April 16th. It is, yes, it is. It is the 106th day of the year, and we have 259 days remaining. We are doing a poll on barbecue today. I like this type of a barbecue best. Now, I thought apparently it was National Barbecue Day. Apparently it's not, but okay, we're doing this anyway. Texas barbecue. Texas barbecue is a simple seasonings with a brisket. Kansas City barbecue is a sweet sauces, and they use a variety of meat. Memphis barbecue is normally uses pork ribs and pulled pork, and Carolina barbecue is a vinegar-based sauce that uses cooks a whole hog. So those are the different kinds of barbecue that we have for you guys to vote for. And I have no idea why I picked this day today, but we're going to enjoy it, are we not? So let's go ahead and see who is in the chat today. We have Mr. Snorterpoopus Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you. Hello to you. Let's see, who else do we have here? We have Connie Clary. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to you. Good morning, good morning. We have Sashi. Greetings. I hope you are feeling better today. It really stinks when you don't feel good. We have Penny. Hello to you and hugs back. Let's see. Yes, today is not celebrating anything day. Apparently, I'm not really awake today. Lord Poopa says I went looking for myself once. I got there and I wasn't. And at Carolina barbecue for the win. Let's see. You can't say you never had any of them. I understand that. I understand that. You feeling better? You're just tired. Yes. I'm glad you're feeling better. But rest, 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 rest. So those are our poll. That's our poll for today. Thank you, everyone that's here. And what do we have next? We're doing barbecue memes. Once again, don't know why. I picked barbecue today. Maybe barbecue was yesterday and I got confused. But I don't think it was. I looked at tomorrow's and I didn't see it there either. Maybe it was Friday. I'm going to look and see if it was Friday real quick. I have two, let's see. I really do not know why I picked barbecue today. Maybe I'll find out while we do the memes. We'll see. I do have two memes. When I see that Dadman's here, two celebrations I'm going to share if he pops in because they're funny. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to do them in case so that he'll be there when I can share them. There are 2 days for Dadman today. 2 celebrations. Okay, find someone who looks at you like Roger looks at barbecue. Oh, yes. We always need someone who is going to look at us with just that utter love in their eyes. Oh, maybe I was looking at May 16th. I bet you that's what it was, Snorterpoopus. I was in the wrong month. Oops. So yeah, this is a month early. So let me go. I'm gonna go look because I bet you that's what it is. Yes, May 16th is National Barbecue Day. So I'm gonna read about the barbecue day. It's a month later. It's next month. From hot dogs and hamburgers to pineapple and vegetables, there's something for everyone at a barbecue. Gather your friends and family and get grilling. There's one thing that truly tells you that it's summer, and that's the rich, savory smell of barbecue floating in the air. In every small town all over the world, the smell of starter fluid and charcoal is a sign that something beautiful is happening in a backyard everywhere. National Barbecue Day was created to laud this age-old cooking practice and to encourage us all to get out and try our hands at creating delicious backyard cuisine. So yes, that is next month is National Barbecue Day, but we are celebrating um, it a month early. So oopsie daisy, but we'll get to have some fun memes and a fun poll. So let's see. It must have been late when I did these. Uh, the Chalk Walk in the Park, presented by Disneyland. It's a fundraiser that Theme Park Casual is doing. It supports the Children's Hospital of Orange County and its mission hospitals. He has raised $1,085 of the $1,341 goal. If you would like to support him, you can go over to his channel, go over to his page, and you can support him financially. If you cannot or already have, you can support him by sharing his page on social media. I have checked out this fundraiser, and it is one second, I got to spell. There we go. Um, it it it's a good fundraiser. So if you'd like to support it, that would be fantastic. You can either financially or share it out on your social media pages. Um, Today at 4 o'clock, we're going to be watching some anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Cowboy Bebop. We're getting to the end, I believe, of the Battle in Egypt arc. We're close to that being over. And then we will be going into the next um, phase of it. Let's see. How many more? Actually, there's quite a few more weeks. Sorry, there's about a month left. Why did I think that? Um, we had less than that. So anyway, and Cowboy Bebop, uh, we will be watching also. And we are doing a birthday celebrations first today. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. So hopefully I got these right. We'll find out really fast, won't we? Let's go and check it out and see if they are actually the correct day. Yes, they are. Yippee-ki-yay. We are celebrating Selena's birthday today. Um, Selena Quintanilla Perez was an American singer-songwriter. She was known as the Queen of Tejano music. Her contributions to music and fashion made her one of the most celebrated Mexican-American entertainers of the late 20th century. Unfortunately, she tragically passed away at the age of 23. She was um, killed by who was it? It was a friend and former manager. Um, and she is now in prison. But talent, I remember hearing her. A wonderful, wonderful talent that was just uh, snuffed out way too early. Um, Selena passed away at 23 years old. Would have been 54 years old today. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have, yes, Snorter Poopas. I know. I know. I'm waiting for him to get in here. so that I can talk about both of those. Um, the cat is out of the bag. Today is National Banana Day and National Bean Counter Day. Um, Dadman's an accountant and bananas. He will. Hopefully he can get into the chat and hear it. So Sashi says, in honor of you slipping on a banana peel today, Chloe Bat Chi, a Thai dessert known locally as Pingat Pisang. So let me look up the first one here. Kluai. That's it. Ooh, how simple it looks. It looks simple, but I have not read the recipe. So let's look at the rest images. Here is a pictures of it. Let me make sure I've got it shared here so you can see. And from another website that I like to get stuff from, Nyanya Cooking. It's a bananas in the coconut milk, and that is their picture. It's a picture of theirs from their website. So let's look at this recipe first. Let's hopefully it'll have the recipe here. Let's go to Discord and put it in our Asian food section. And then let's go here and we'll put it here. We'll save that. Well, simple, very, very simple recipe. But that does not mean it's not good. Hey, DJ Knight. Give me 1 second and I will talk about that. In honor of you slipping on it, okay, here this Chloe Bat Chi or bananas in coconut milk. Simple, very simple recipe. You have coconut milk, some water, pandan leaves, Thai bananas, coconut sugar, and salt. You tie the pandan leaves in a knot. You add the coconut milk and water in a pot. You add the leaves to the mixture and you bring it to a boil over medium heat. You peel the bananas, cut them into quarters. Once the coconut milk begins boiling, you add the bananas. You cook the bananas until softer, and then they should absorb some coconut milk during the process. Then you add the sugar, both coconut and white, and the salt. You stir it carefully until well combined. You boil for another 5 minutes. You serve hot at room temperature or chilled. Are Thai bananas a firmer banana? Are Thai bananas more like plantains? I was wondering if they were a firmer banana. Because I think if we did that with American banana or the bananas that we eat here in America, it would just dissolve. The cut looks really, really good. Um, I'm gonna look up. Okay, I'm trying to see what the difference is. Okay, they are a more dense banana. Okay, they're smaller, sweeter, and denser. Okay, so using regular bananas probably would not work. Um, what we consider regular bananas. Um, but that looks good. I might have to try it anyway. So yummy, yummy. Let's go ahead and remove this. We have our birthdays. We'll go to our next birthday, which is Charlie Chaplin. And before we talk about Charlie Chaplin, let's see. We have a DJ night. Let's see. Talking about the Minecraft movie. Uh, that's such a shame. And Sort of Poop is about that banana dish. Yum, 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 yum. And Minecraft is banned from movies completely. Well, I'm glad my family got to go see it beforehand. I would be fed up too if it was if they trashed it the way it looked like they did. Um, Sort of Poopa says, always wondered how you milk a coconut. I'm pretty sure they don't have nipples. Oh my goodness. We have a Buddy Hepburn. Good morning to you. I hope your morning is finding you well. We have a Wes Cagle also. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who else. We have hello. And we have some fish to snort a poopus. Let's see. And we have Buddy saying morning, north, south, east, and west Kegel. So our next birthday today is Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin, or Charlie Chaplin, an English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer. He rose to fame in the silent film era. He became a world icon through his screen persona, The Tramp, and is considered one of the film industry's most important figures. His career spanned more than 75 years, from his childhood in the Victoria era until his death in 1977. And his life had both accolades and controversy. And he passed away at the age of 88. Yesterday was his second wife's birthday, um, who was Letta Gray. Her birthday was yesterday. Charlie Chaplin wrote, directed, produced, edited, started, and composed the music for most of his films. He was a perfectionist, and his financial independence enabled him to spend years on the development and production of a picture. His films are characterized by slapstick combined with pathos, typified in the tramp's struggles against adversity. Many contain social and political themes as well as autobiographical elements. He received an honorary Academy Award for incalculable effect he has had in making motion pictures the art form of this century. In 1972, as part of a renewed appreciation for his work, um, that's when he received that award, and he continues to be held in high regard with The Gold Rush, City Lights, Modern Times, and The Great Dictator, often ranked on lists of greatest films. Charlie Chaplin, 80, 88 years old when he passed away. And we have a name we cannot pronounce saying Chaplin's The Great Dictator is more relevant than ever. Uh, yes. We have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, American former basketball player. He played professionally for 20 seasons for the Milwaukee Bucks and Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA. He also played college basketball for the UCL Bruins. He was the center. He's a member of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He won a record 6 NBA MVP awards. He was a 19-time NBA All-Star, 15-time All-NBA team member, and 11-time NBA All-Defensive Team selection. He was a member of 6 NBA championship teams as a player and 2 more as an assistant coach, and was twice voted the NBA Finals MVP. He was named to 3 NBA anniversary teams, the 35th, 50th, and 75th. He is highly widely regarded as one of the greatest NBA players of all time. He also was in the movie Airplane. He was quite funny in that. Other, um, he made his film debut in Bruce Lee's. That's right, Game of Death. He was in Airplane. He played in Zero Hour. And he also played himself in such movies as Fletch, Troop of Beverly Hills, Forget Paris, and in television series such as Full House, Living Single, Amen, Everybody Loves Raymond, Martin, Different Strokes. Um, and he also was in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Scrubs, 21 Jump Street, Emergency, Man from Atlantis, and New Girl. He made appearances in those shows. So he also was in an episode of The Big Bang Theory. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, how old is he? Let's look. He is 78 years old today. He left a big old footprint on Bruce Lee's chest. Roger Murdoch is in Airplane 2. Yes, he played Roger in Airplane. Yes, DJ Knight has been talking about all the stuff that has been happening in the Minecraft movie in the movie theaters and the chaos, which is just ridiculous. It's like people need to grow up. Um, so yeah, they just it's a shame. I'm glad my husband and kid got to see it before it went out of theaters. And yes, there's a reason they do Rocky Horror at midnight. At the end of the day at older dollar theaters. It gives them time to clean up and stuff before the normal matinee showings the next day. And they did not do it it was not airing every day. Um, so they knew they were going to have a big cleanup, but um, it was like once a week or once a month or however often they showed it. It wasn't like every day after every theater, after every performance. And we have a phantom outsider saying, hell, chap, I'm busy getting documents I need to appeal Social Security rejection. Apparently, when you file, they reject, then you get an advocate that knows all the things they require to get approved. Bureaucracy, is it not? Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's just people being stupid, bringing air horns and confetti or a live bird. People are stupid. Currently, so you're currently going to the pharmacy to get a printout of all the one thing I have a prescription for since August 2024. Oh, goodness. And air horns are a real toot. And we have Curtis Selby working but leaving a comment. The Minecraft movie removed the craft out of the cinema. Okay, I think we're caught up. So after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we have Akon. Akon, he is a Senegalese Senegalese American singer. Um, he was very he's an influential figure in the world music. He rose to prominence in 2004 following the release of his single "Locked Up." He was styled in hip hop and preceded the release of his debut studio album "Trouble." Let's see, why did I put him in here? Along with his solo career, he has guest performed on 23 Billboard Hot 100 entries for other artists. His actively his activity earned him 2 additional Grammy Award nominations. Um, and through his record label, he has signed commercially successful acts, including Lady Gaga, T-Pain, R. City, Cardinal Offshore. I do not know a lot of these people. I do know Lady Gaga. Um, he has also has a career in production and songwriting. He wrote um, predominantly for artists on his label, but also for Michael Jackson, Snoop Dogg, Lionel Richie, Leona Lewis, Sean Paul, Whitney Houston, Mario, and Estelle, among others. So, Akon, 52 years old today. And we have Agent Atwood. What's up? Hello. We have Gina Carano. Gina Carano is 43 years old today, an actress, former mixed martial artist. She competed in the Elite Extreme Combat and Strike Force from 2006 to 2009. She compiled a 7-1 record. Her popularity led to her being called the face of the women's MMA, although she rejected this title. She and Chris Cyborg were the first women to headline a major MMA event during their 2009 Strike Force bout. Um, she transitioned from the ring to the screen. Her first major role was as lead in the action film Haywire. She also was in Fast and Furious 6 and Deadpool. She portrayed Cara Dune in the first 2 seasons of Star Wars series The Mandalorian. And then she was fired following several controversial political statements. So controversial today. So, Gina Carano, 43 years old today. We have Dusty Springfield. Let's see. Oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you very much. I just think some people are stupid, and I'll call out stupid. It just shows the immaturity. Um, Atwood says, Snortopoopas hell's my favorite polar bear. And the Snortopoopa says, I'm seriously befuddled and waddling in circles. How are you? Aboard? He has no internet. Ah, he once performed with a Vitali in a stream, and that he's one of those nuisance streamers. Oh, I hate nuisance streamers. Ugh. Dusty Springfield is a British singer. Her distinctive voice was a with her distinctive mezzo-soprano voice. She was a popular singer of blue-eyed soul, pop, and dramatic ballads, and with French chanson, country, and jazz also in her repertoire. She just did a lot. I'm trying to remember why I put her in here. I think there was a song she sang. Let's see. I hate when they don't. I think there was a song that she sang. Um, she sang "Son of a Preacher Man," which a lot of people know. The latter, "Son of a Preacher Man," is um, on the album. Let's see, Dusty in Memphis, and that was added to the National Recording Registry by the U.S. Library of Congress in 2020. Um, that preserves audio recordings considered to be culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. So she is been inducted into the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the UK Music Hall of Fame. Multiple critics and polls have lauded Springfield as one of the greatest female singers in popular music. Uh, and Buddy says when Ankon's I Want to Love You comes on and it's the explicit version you never heard and are not prepared for it, run it to change the station. Oh, okay. So Dusty Springfield passed away at the age of 59 years old. We have John Cryer, an American actor. He is born into a show business family. His film debut was a small role in No Small Affair. He also played Ducky in the John Hughes written film Pretty in Pink. He had lead roles in Morgan Stewart's Coming Home and Hiding Out. He had a starring role in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, and Hot Shot. He was the lead in the CBS sitcom The Famous Teddy Z. Um, he also was in the Fox sitcom Partners. He was in Getting It Personal, The Trouble with Normal, Holy Man, and went to Coney Island on a mission from God. Be Back in 5 Minutes. That was an independent film. He was in Two and a Half Men as Alan Harper. He was a co-lead in that, and he won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards: an Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series and an Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. He was the star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame for television. He also starred in the fantasy film Short. After Two and a Half Men, he played Lex Luthor in the CW television series Supergirl and multiple other DC comic related shows. He had a lead role in Extended Family and starred in the coming age film Big Time Adolescence. Yes. Oh, is that the guy that Sashi says there are a lot of nuisance streamers in Asia at the moment, especially Japan, taking advantage of their polite society. Not doing well in Southeast Asia, though. They're going to get tired of it. They're going to get tired of it. I think they're starting to get tired of it. And I think it's going to end. Yes, Dusty Springfield was fabulous. Um, the voice was pretty remarkable. Oh yeah, the poll. Um, oh, Neighbor Canal Pronoun says I was puzzled from the poll. When we say astronaut, we mean Katy Perry. When we say Marks, we mean Carl. And when we say barbecue, we mean Texan barbecue. Didn't know there were other types as well. Yes, and they are hotly debated over here which one is the best. Oh, good. That guy that landed on that island to talk to make contact with those people. Yeah, shame on him. He should be arrested. They need to enforce the yes. I'm glad those their laws are being enforced. People think they're so entitled and they're not. I am glad to see that happening. And we have B from Ho. Hey, Mrs. And chat just looking for a little bit this morning. Well, thank you for lurking. Yes, an amazing cover of Son of a Preacher Man is the one by Katie Seagal when she was in Sons of Anarchy. Who's Katie Seagal, you ask? Peggy from Married with Children. I know who Katie Seagal is. We have some hellos. There was a streamer who went to an island that was prohibited to go to make contact with the people that live there. They have never had outside contact, and he went over there and he streamed it live. And he got arrested for it. And I say, rightly so. And Buddy says, I like Give Me the Night by Dusty Springfield the most in her discography. Son of a Preacher Man, second. Okay, I was looking to see if I could find a version of that. Okay, I think this would be the song. So I'm going to put this out here. I have not really checked this. So actually let me do this. There we go. Yeah, just people there we go. There's I put a link for that song that Buddy said. And that guy from India, he left the he's such an idiot. The Vitali guy is just jumps on saying he's gonna mess himself and stops to tell cook they're making burgers wrong. Like what the heck? I don't know why people like these guys. They're just so immature. Uh, so let's see, where are we? We have Bill Belichick, an American football coach. He's the head football coach of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. We're highly regarded as one of the greatest head coaches of all time. He holds numerous coaching records, including the record of most Super Bowl wins, 6 as a head coach, all with the New England Patriots, along with 2 more during his time as the defensive coordinator of the New York Giants for a record 8 combined total Super Bowl victories as coach and coordinator. He is an American football historian, a renowned American football historian. Is often referred to as a student of the game with a deep knowledge of the intricacies of each player position. During his tenure with the Patriots, he was a central figure as the head coach and de facto general manager during the franchise dynasty from 2001 to 19. So Bill Belichick, and he is, how old is he? 73 years old today. And we have Simply Steve. Why, oh, why is both Texas and Carolina barbecue on the poll? I love both, and I used to live in NC as well. But I lived in Texas for most of my life now. So Tex it is because I make you guys have to really think on these polls. Um, and yeah, the guy that did that is currently being held in an immigration detention center. Good, good, good. Even better, put him in a space shuttle and let him stream the first contact with aliens. I agree. We have Peter Billingsley. Peter Billingsley, if you have watched the movie A Christmas Story or A Christmas Story Christmas, he played Ralphie. He also played Jack Simmons in The Dirt Bike Kid, Billy in Death Valley, and Messy Marvin in the series of commercials for Hershey's syrup in the 1980s. He now is, what does he do now? He now, um, um, what does he? He became His career behind the scenes continued. He worked on the Discovery Channel's ARC, The New Adventures of Animal Rescue Kids, The X Show, Maid, and Elf, in which he has a cameo appearance. Um, so Peter Billingsley, 54 years old today. We have a Peter Ustinov. Let's see what. They were lucky that the inhabitants of the island did not send them arrows. I was wondering what I was wondering about that. We have a Peter Ustinov, a British actor, director, and writer. He is he was a fixture on television talk shows and lecture circuits for much of his career. He received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 3 BAFTA Awards, 3 Emmy Awards, and an Olivier Award and a Grammy Award. He got his Academy Awards for Spartacus and Top Copy. He also starred in such notable films as Calvados and The Sundowners, Billy Budd, Hot Millions. He voiced Prince John and King Richard in the Walt Disney animated film Robin Hood, and he portrayed Agatha Christie's fictional detective Hercule Poirot 6 times for both film and television. So Peter Ustinov, he died at the age of 82 years old. Yes, Peter Ustinov was a great actor. Ellen Barkin's breakthrough role was in the 1982 film Diner. She also was in films such as Tender Mercies, Eddie and the Cruisers, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, The Big Easy, Johnny Handsome, and Sea of Love. She was also in Switch, The Boy's Life, Best Company, Wild Bill, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Yes, I'm skipping some of them. Um, Ocean's 13 and The Cobbler. And television, she was in the film Before Women Had Wings. She also was on Broadway and The Normal Heart. And let's see. She also produced films like Letters to Juliet, Shit Year, and Another Happy Day. And Ellen Barkin is 71 years old. Oh, there's a lot of talking here. But Peter Ustinov, he was the old man in Logan's Run. Is that what you're saying? In the Muppet Show. The other. A lot of comment stuff in the comments that I just can't keep up with them, posting them. So you guys are having a wonderful conversations there, and I think that's really really cool. I was hoping that Dadman would show up so we could talk about the celebrations, but he hasn't shown up yet. We have Henry Mancini, passed away at the age of 70, an American composer, conductor, and arranger, pianist, and flautist. He is often cited as one of the greatest composers in the history of film. He won 4 Academy Awards, a Golden Globe, and 20 Grammy Awards, plus a posthumous Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. His works include the theme and soundtrack for the Peter Gunn television series, as well as music for the Pink Panther film series, the Pink Panther theme, dum dum. Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's. The music from Peter Gunn won the inaugural Grammy Award for Album of the Year. He enjoyed a long collaboration in composing film scores for the film director Blake Edwards. He also scored a number 1 hit single during the rock era on the Hot 100. His arrangements and recording of the love theme from Romeo and Juliet spent 2 weeks at the top, starting with the week ending June 28th, 1969. So let's see, what are some of the TVs? These are some of the, let's look here. Here's the films that he worked on. Let's see. Those are his soundtracks. Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Great Mouse Detective. Let's see, I'm just kind of looking through ones that hit my mind. Mommy Dearest, The Pink Panther, all of the Pink Panther, Santa Claus the movie, Tom and Jerry the movie, Victor Victoria, W.C. Fields and Me, Without a Clue. And there's some of the films that he did, quite a few there. And the TV themes that there's are the TV themes. Peter Gunn, Mr. Lucky, Man of the World, The Pink Panther Show, What's Happening? Ripley's Believe It or Not, Remington Steele, Newhart. And this is one of the few shows that credited Mancini in the opening credits. Also, the NBC Nightly News. The Baby Walk Elephant song. Henry Mancini passed away at the age of 70 years old. David Graff, an American actor, best known for his role as Sergeant Eugene Tackleberry in the Police Academy film series, and let's see, he died at the age of 50. So yes, Eugene Tackleberry. Yeah, I kind of was. Some of that space stuff was interesting to say the least. We have Liliana Mumi, or Mummy, an American actress. She was in Cheaper by the Dozen and its sequel. She was also in the Santa Claus trilogy that starred. All of a sudden, I can't think of his name. Who was in the Santa Claus? Who was the lead actor in that? All of a sudden, his name. I can see his face, um, but I can't remember his name. Um, let's see. He also was in Lilo and Stitch franchise. Was in Higglytown Heroes, playing Twinkle. She voiced Panini in Chowder, and she voiced Human Kimberly in Cat Scratch. Also in the revival of Winx Club as Roxy, and Lenny Loud in The Loud House. Tim Allen, thank you so much. Yes, she was in the Santa Claus trilogy with Tim Allen. And she is 31 years old today. We have Billy West. Billy West. I love it. He's between 72 and 73 years old. Apparently, we don't really know how old he is. He's a voice actor and musician. His voiced roles include Bugs Bunny in the 1996 film Space Jam, the title characters of Doug and in the title characters in Doug and the Ren and Stimpy Show. He also voiced Disney characters including Elevon the elephant in Jungle Junction, Bashful in the 7D, and the Futurama characters Philip J. Fry, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zollberg, Zap Brannigan, and many more. He voices the red M&M in commercials and was formerly the voice of a Buzz for Honey Nut Cheerios. He's also voiced established characters such as Elmer Fudd, Popeye, Shaggy Rogers, Rocket Raccoon, Muffley, and Woody Woodpecker. He was a cast member on The Howard Stern Show, during which time he was noted for his impressions of Larry Fine, Marge Schott, George Takei, and Jackie Martling. And he is between 72 and 73 years old. Yes, Commander Taggart in the Galaxy Quest. Am I correct? Galaxy Quest? Oh, they're going to have oh gosh, they're going to have a horror version of Aladdin. Oh my goodness. Yes, he is another great voice talent. And yes, he played Stimpy. We have Edie Adams, was an American comedian, singer, actress, and businesswoman. She earned a Tony Award and was nominated for an Emmy Award. She is well known for her impersonations of sexy stars on stage and television, especially Marilyn Monroe. She was the frequent television partner of Ernie Kovacs, her husband, um, on his show, The Ernie Kovacs. So now I'll tell you, if you want to watch some amazing, they were like the pioneer in television, the Ernie Kovacs. You can look at some of it now and you go, oh my gosh, that's so lame. But if you realize when it was done, some of the effects and ideas that they did, if you can ever watch the Ernie Kovacs show, watch it. Very tragic. He lost his son and never could find him. Very, very tragic. And she also founded two beauty businesses, Edie Adams Cosmetics and Edie Adams Cut and Curl. She archived her husband's work, which she described during a 1999 videotaped interview with the Archive of American Television. She later testified on the status of the archive on the short-lived DuMont Television Network. I'm so glad that she did this. She used the proceeds of his insurance policy and her own earnings to purchase the rights to as much of the footage as possible to save his work. He is truly a pioneer in the field of television. But this is Edie Adams, his wife. So he passed away at the age of 81 years old. I did too. When I first saw it, I thought of Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet. I did too. Yes, a horror version of Aladdin. Um, and yes, Tim Allen was in the Galaxy Quest. You are our last hope. The horror makes of all IPs are horrible. Well, they're not. They're not really. I mean, whose IPs are they? um, we have a Bobby Vinton, a singer and actor. He's hosted his own self-titled TV show in the 70s. As a teen idol, he became known as the Polish Prince, and his music paid tribute to his Polish heritage. One of his most popular songs is Blue Velvet, a cover of the 1951 song recorded by Tony Bennett. It reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1963, #1 in Canada for 5 weeks, and #2 in the UK in 1990. Bobby Vinton passed away at the age of, oh wait, he didn't pass away. He's 90 years old today. My apologies, Mr. Vinton. I had put you under the ground. He appeared in several acting roles. He was in the Patty Duke Show, the Beach Party movie Surf Party. He also was in a John Wayne film Big Jake and in The Train Robbers. So Bobby Vinton, 90 years old today. We have Brenda Cartelli. Um, she is a winner of season 14 of the American talent competition The Voice. At the age of 15, she became the youngest person in the show's history to win the competition. She competed on the team coached by Kelly Clarkson, giving her first win as a coach on the show. She released her debut album Out of the Blue in 2024. So Brenda Cartelli, 21 years old today. Actually, she's 22 today. Some of these, they don't deem it unnecessary to update their stuff, I guess. Buddy Hepburn says there's some debate about some of the horror movies. Some people think they're wrong to do. Atwood says they're amazingly horrible in a good way. And let's see, Buddy says, I kind of want to see the Pooniverse monsters assemble. Um, Atwood says, me too, to Buddy. We have Barry Nelson, American actor. He was the first actor to play Ian Fleming's secret agent, James Bond. And that's why he is here today. Barry Nelson. He passed away at the age of 89 years old. And Bond, the first. He also was in Shadow of a Thin Man, which starred William Powell and Myrna Loy. And like I say, he was the first actor to play James Bond in the Casino Royale on television. So 8 years before Sean Connery's Dr. No. So Barry Nelson. We have Alec Weck, a South Sudanese British model and designer. She began her fashion career at the age of 18 in 1995. She is 48 years old today. She's been hailed for her influence on the perception of beauty in the fashion industry. She is from the Dinka ethnic group in South Sudan, but fled to Britain in 1991 to escape the civil war in Sudan. In 2015, she was listed as one of the BBC's 100 women. Um, at the time, dark-skinned models were rare, if not unheard of, at the high fashion industry. As a result, her mainstream success was celebrated by Black women all over the world. Oprah Winfrey commented that if Alec had not been on the cover of a magazine when I was growing up, I would have had a different concept of who I was. Okay, in a speech on beauty and self-perception, Kenya Mexican actress Lupita Nyong'o stated that she had been self-conscious, insecure teenager before seeing Alec in the spotlight. So she changed beauty perceptions of beauty, which I think is so ridiculous anyway. We have this set standard, and anything that doesn't fit that is not considered beautiful. And I think that is so wrong. Um, Skin color, how dark you are, how light you are, what color your eyes are. Um, it's 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 what's inside. It's who you are. Let's see. We have a George Steele, better known by his ring name George the Animal Steele. He was an American professional wrestler. He also was a school teacher, author, and actor. His career lasted from 67 to 88. He made uh, occasional wrestling appearances between the 1990s and 2000. He was known around the world as a professional wrestler for the WWE. He portrayed Swedish wrestler and actor Tor Johnson in Tim Burton's film Ed Wood. So George the Animal Steel passed away at 79 years old. Um, Popeye the Slayer Man looks kind of fun in a cringe way. I think they're all going to be kind of cringy, but they might be fun. We'll have to see. We have a Robert Stigwood, an Australian-born British resident, music entrepreneur, film producer, and impresario. He is best known for managing musicians such as Cream, Andy Gibb, and the Bee Gees. He also did theater productions such as Hair and Jesus Christ Superstar, and film productions including Grease and Saturday Night Fever. And he passed away at the age of 81 years old. We have a Jimmy Osmond, the youngest member of the Osmond family. He was a solo artist. He accumulated 6 gold records, 1 platinum record, and 2 gold albums. And he is 62 years old today. Mary Elizabeth Mahoney was the first African American to study and work as a professionally trained nurse in the United States. In 1879, Mahoney was the first African American to graduate from an American School of Nursing. She was inducted into the American Nurses Association Hall of Fame in '76 and the National Women's Hall of Fame in 1993. And she passed away at the age of 80 years old. Oh, and he also did Sgt. Pepper movie with Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees. Love that soundtrack. Um, they said yes, they were before her. Maybe she was on. I don't know. I do not know, Sashi. Okay, I had to figure this out. It says, "Yep, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band movie was great, as it also had Aerosmith, Frank Zappa, and Steve Martin." So we have Herbie Mann, uh, is an American jazz flute player and an important early practitioner of world music. He also played tenor sax and clarinet, including the bass clarinet. He was among the first jazz musicians to specialize on the flute. His most popular single was "Hijack," which was a Billboard #1 dance hit for 3 weeks. He emphasized the groove approach in his music. He felt that his repertoire, the epitome of a groove record, was Memphis Underground or Push Push, because the rhythm section locked all in one perception, his quote. And he was 73 years old when he died. Kent Osterman, a retired American softball player and current general manager of the Volts, for its inaugural 2025 season of the Athletes Unlimited Softball League. She pitched on the United States women's national softball team that won the gold medal in the 2004 Olympics and the silver medals at the 2008 and 2020 Summer Olympics. A collegiate 4-time All-American and 6-time professional All-Star. In National Pro Fast Pitch, she was drafted first overall and is the career leader in strikeout ratio, which is 10.9, and that she had 6 no-hitters. She is also one of the NCAA's 5 pitchers to strike out 1,000 batters with 100 wins. She has an ERA of under 1 and averaging double-digit strikeouts. She was a member of the independent This Is Us team, and in May 2020, she joined and eventually won the inaugural championship in the Athletes Unlimited Softball League as the top individual points leader. She was named number 3 greatest college football player and number 1 pitcher in NCAA history. And she is 42 years old today. Pat Osterman. Cool. I tell you, if you've watched some of those fast pitch, those pitchers, they're amazing. Woo! Amazing. We have Joseph Black, a British physicist and chemist, known for his discoveries of magnesium, latent heat, specific heat, and carbon dioxide. The chemistry buildings at both University of Edinburgh and University of Glasgow are named after him, and he died at 71 years old. Joseph Black. We have Mari Nagasu, an American former competitive figure skater, a 2018 Olympic Game team event bronze medalist, 3-time 4 continents medalist. She won a silver, bronze twice. Let's see. She is the 2007 JGP final champion, 2-time world junior medalist, 7-time U.S. national medalist. She became the youngest woman since Tara Lipinski in 1997 to win the U.S. senior ladies title and the second youngest in history at the time. She is the first lady since Joan Tozer in 1937 and 1938 to win the junior and senior national titles in consecutive years. She represented the United States at the 2010 Winter Olympics at the age of 16 and placed 4th in the ladies' event. In 2017, she landed a difficult triple axel jump for the first time in international competition in the 2017 CSUS Classic. During her free skate in the team event in the 2018 Olympics, she became the first American lady single skater to land a triple axel at the Olympics, and the 3rd woman from any country to do so. This also made her the first senior ladies skater ever to land 8 triple jumps, the maximum allowed in the free skate under the Zayek rule, cleanly in international competition. And she is 32 years old today. Happy birthday. I'm surprised that there's no major league softball league like the WNBA. Well, softball is completely different than baseball, and the NBA, WNBA, and NBA are basketball. They're pretty much the same rules. Softball is a completely different sport than baseball in terms of the pitching and things like that. In my opinion, we have Marie Maynard Daly, an American biochemist, the first African American to receive a PhD from Columbia University, and the first African American woman in the United States to earn a PhD in chemistry. She made important contributions in 4 areas of research: the chemistry of histones, protein synthesis, the relationships between cholesterol and hypertension, and creatine's uptake by muscle cells. And she passed away at the age of 82 years old. WNBA is funded by the NBA. Yeah, they're same. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. You explained it so much more concise than I did. We have James T. Goodrich, an American neurosurgeon, director of the Division of Pediatric Neurosurgery at the Montefiore Health System. Let's see. He assisted 2 craniopagus separations with Dr. A in Saudi Arabia. The first one was done in 20. He gained worldwide I skipped this whole sentence. He gained worldwide recognition for performing multiple successful separations of conjoined twins. His first was in Saudi Arabia in May of 2014, and the second was done in February of 2016. Both are were separated successfully and are doing well. He passed away at the age of 73 years old. Women's rugby, I bet you that's awesome. Women's rugby. Now, today is Wilbur Wright's birthday. He is part of the Wright brothers, American aviation pioneers, generally credited with inventing, building, and flying the world's first successful airplane. So Wilbur Wright, let's see, how old is he today? Died at the age of 47. Yeah, 47 years old. It looks like if I did my math correct. So the Wright brothers, Wilbur's brother being um, today, his birthday. And that's all our birthday celebrations today, everybody. So let's close this. We have our birthdays. Um, there is a softball professional softball league. That lady was a part of it. They have the AUSL, the Athletes Unlimited Softball League. So here is I'm going to show this website. This is the league. So there is a softball professional league right here. It's coming in 2025. It's a professional women's softball league featuring 4 teams playing a 24-game season in a traditional format. So there we go. There is a league. Let me see what other. Let me see where we are. So, but anyway, that is the league, and they're going to have 4 teams in their inaugural season. Um, cool. Let's see. We should check out women's rugby. Ooh, yes. I tell you, watching some women's sports. I mean, men's rugby is I love it, but sometimes women are can be like so brutal. There's some sports that I don't like watching the men play, but watching the women's sport, they're like it's just like apples and oranges, apples and oranges. And the fandom has got the pharmacy paperwork now to pick up the order. Women's, I'm going to have to search women's rugby. We'll never. I love it when see if we can find it. I have no idea where we can. We'll have It's one of those things that we're gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look to find it here in America. America. No, Simply Steve. No, no, no. So guess what, everybody? It's a puzzle time. So let's see if we can. It's an hour and 20 into the show. We just got done with birthdays. Now let's see how long it takes us to get through the puzzle and the memes. We've not even done the memes yet. So here we go. Let me find the puzzle. Here's the puzzle. And there we'll make it bigger so we can see it even better. Let me see if I can. I don't know if that will work. Let's try it. Oh, that works. Makes it a little bigger there for you guys to hopefully on your phones see it a little better. Third purpose might have taken a little nap. So the word we're going to use today is outie. Outie. Snorter Poopa says the old bear is barely hanging in there, but the snooze is knocking. Oh, we have outie, but there is none of those letters. So we have an A and a Y. So how about, let's see, how about fancy? We haven't used that word, fancy. And there is an A, but it's not in the second spot. So we only have an A. And I'm talking about his prescriptions reminded me that I need to take my medicine. The A cannot be in the second spot, and there is no E or Y. Um, so let's see. There is no Y. No, there is not. And the A cannot be in the second spot. So trying to see if maybe I could figure out a word. Oh, no, it's not Prada. They say Prada is not a word. Oh gosh, I was going to do prawn, but can't be planned. PLA. Yeah. How about Grasp? The Devil Wears Prada. Good movie. I think it's a book. And Phantom says, once I grab this order, I'm headed home. Need to decide which food place to hit on the way home. Well, I hope you find something good. Let's try the word grasp, by the way. Well, I was hoping Dadman would be here because I wanted to share with him that today is National Banana Day. Yes, the third Wednesday in April is National Banana Day. If this day focuses on the nutrition of the fruit as well as the way comedy has used banana in its acts. It's a low-fat, low-calorie snack. It offers a boost of fiber, potassium, and vitamins, with B6 and C leading the way. It also provides a healthy gram of protein too. Um, as far as humor goes, anything goes a little bananas when you slip on a pill. Or is it the pill of laughter that makes them go bananas? Hold up the banana like a phone and get your comedy routine going. National Banana Day. Yes, bananas. Bananas. The minions love bananas too. Let's see. Brass. There's no R now. There is no R. There's no C. Ugh. Ugh. How about, okay, how about this word? How about amass? Amass. Not a mass, but oh my goodness. So we have an A at the beginning, an AS in the third and fourth, and I think I know what it is. Let's see how our poll is going. I haven't checked up our poll at all. Well, Texas barbecue is totally in the lead with probably, let's see, 11 votes, with Kansas, Memphis, and Carolina each in with a one vote. They're in second place. We have how many people watching? 11 people watching. We have 13 likes. We have 603 subscribers. Thank you so much. I got 2 subscribers since yesterday. Um, so thank you so much for that. Avast, alas, maybe ALASS. I don't know if that's a word. Nope. But how about a bash? A bash. A vast. That's a good word, but like I said, no T, no T. And Atwood says it's bananas, 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 or a wash. Ooh, I'm going to go with a wash because people, that's what you guys have said. So we're going to go backwards. A wash, a wash, and it was a wash. I'm so glad I went with you guys. Yay! So we have a wash. Our next one is for Dadman also. It is National Bean Counter Day. I'm going to put this up because apparently my enunciation is horrible. Bean counter. Bean counter. Okay? So there. You guys can see how I said that word. Um, it's celebrated every year on April 16th. It's a day specially set aside to give accountants and other financial experts, collectively called bean counters, their much deserved break and honor for the all important work they do for the benefits of their clients. Thanks to them, many of us have our finances in order, and it is only proper that we show them appreciation with a day dedicated to them. Yes, and also let me tell you, um, those accountants that were working in the United States for tax day were getting calls. I know one that was getting calls late at night last night before the midnight deadline. Oh, the term came about. Let's see how the term became attributed to accountants and their counterparts because of their dedicated efforts to ensure that every penny, or like a bean, that went in and out of a business was well accounted for. I'm looking at something real quick here. Sorry. I just um Sasha, I did not know that, but I kind of was looking it up to see, and it just doesn't and not that I could see, it's basically someone that's real serious and needs to lighten up. So we have a grips. Grips cannot be because the I has to be in the fourth spot. Um, and we have the word sprig by Simply Steve. Sprig. Then we have an A, and then a U, I, and an H. The A is in the second spot. The I is not in the fourth, and the H is not at the uh, end. And that's all we know. Boy, we're only on the third word, guys. Yes. Okay, Baldric. If I have two beans and I add two more beans, how many beans do I have? Some beans, Mr. Blackadder. Yes. Yes. So what could this word be? I have no idea what this word is. So let's see. Today is National Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day. Relax the dress code and work in comfort on Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day. Don't worry about knotting a tie. Don't confine your feet in high heels. This is the day to wear your softest, coziest, and silliest nightwear and enjoy the luxurious freedom of lounging while earning your paycheck. But that can be a little dangerous if you don't wear PJs. Then what do you wear to work? Hmm, that could be very, very dangerous. That was from daysoftheyear.com. I also get my source of celebrations from nationaltoday.com and nationaldaycalendar.com. I am trying to figure out what this word is, and I really don't know. Hauaik. Thank you. I couldn't think of how to spell that. Haiku. And it was a haiku. And then we have an I in the middle with a C and an A. The A has to be at the end because, as you can see, the A is not in the first, second, or third. So the A has to be here, and we do not know where the C goes. So it's a blank, blank I, blank C. Huh. Nope. The A is at the end. It can be in the second or the end, blank IA or blank. Yeah, it could be in the last two spots. So the A could be either fourth or fifth. Today is National Eggs Benedict Day. It celebrates a long favored breakfast or brunch dish. It consists of a poached egg with hollandaise sauce and Canadian bacon or ham on English muffin halves. And here's a picture of them. That is a picture of Eggs Benedict. And this is nationaldaycalendar.com, one of the sources I get my celebrations from. So, a National Eggs Benedict Day. So, what could be? Achoo! I did not sneeze. A haiku. Oh, yes, it did look good, didn't it? Yum, 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 yum. I'm not very good at making poached eggs. I'm trying to figure out what this word is, guys. Because my brain is, let's see. Um, there's an I, an A. If there was a U, well, no. I was wondering if it's something something IAL. Uh, oh, there's got to be a C in here too. There's got to be a C. Ah, yeah, and the A cannot be at the beginning. Ah, and there's a C in here. Whoops. I have no idea what this word is. I'm just typing in letters, hoping I could figure it out. Are there eggs, Cumberbatch, as wet, or only Benedict? Oh, goodness. I don't know. I don't know what this word is, guys. Help me out because we haven't even started memes yet. Thank you. Iliac. Iliac. I don't know what that word means. Let me look it up real quick. Okay. Of or pertaining, of, related to, or situated near the ilium. Um, Pertaining to or in the region of the ilium or dorsal bone of the pelvis. Okay. So it is iliac. Hey, hey, we're down on the fifth word. Oh my goodness gracious. So we have an A and then an IS, and that's all we have. And we can use those letters or Q, D, J, Z, X, V, or B. How about basis? Hey, Yarn Witch. Hello. So glad you could be here. We are like, our birthdays were long. We had some wonderful conversations, and this puzzle is taking forever. But I'm so glad you could stop by and say hello. And how was your workout today? Yes, and by the power of the unicorns, I summon Dadman. Hopefully, I'm going to tell him there's two celebrations he can do tonight for his show at 10 o'clock, which I will be on. So we have basis. Let's see if it is basis. So we have an A and the second to Y at the end with a W, T, or an N. Today is a National Orchid Day from Days of the Year. The orchid is a unique and interesting flowering plant that occurs worldwide. There are more than 200 species that reside in North America, and many others can be found in hotter, more tropical climates. With their large, amazing blooms that often have curious shapes, orchids offer a complex range of beauty and color to the plant world. National Orchid Day is here to celebrate this dazzling flower as well as the challenging story of the family that inspired it all. Okay, I don't know what that is. You'll have to go find out yourself. National Orchid Day from daysoftheyear.com. Let's see. No singing. No, we cannot. I will not sing the song. Ah, you haven't done it yet because, oh, I know you'll do it. So we have the word tawny. Spell it correctly here, tawny. Then we have an NY at the end with an L and an O. And this outlet says, I'm sorry, Snorterpoofus. Run, it's taken over me. See you later, Yarn Witch. And Dadman, you missed it. You missed it. And these are celebrations for you to do tonight. It's National, let me find them because I'm going to read them to you. It's National Banana Day and National Bean Counter Day. So, yes, I thought of you. I was hoping you'd get here when I was doing the celebrations. Yes, Dadman appeared thanks to Agent Atwood summoning you by singing the unicorn song. You have been summoned. The power of unicorns are real. And we have the word loony. Simply Steve is still playing the game, and we are being loony. And then we have an O, and then a Y at the end. The L cannot be at the beginning, so that has to be there. A W. So we have a woolly. We have a woolly. Then we have an R in the middle, a Y at the end with an I, K, and a B. It's not nice to call Dadman loony the moment he appears. Let's see. What was it? I had this mark. Today is National Reveal Genius with the N today. It honors Shakore Nakpodia, a creative director of the Mighty Group and founder of Dream Week. This day is celebrated on his birthday throughout the country, um, especially in the city of San Antonio, Texas, home of Dream Week. It, the day celebrates his call for people to connect and share their ideas on issues that affect everyone. His determination to ensure that everyone was able to share their ideas and reveal their genius led to Dream Week, a 12-day summit where people come together to discuss issues that concern humanity. So, National Reveal the Genius Within Day. That was from nationaltoday.com. Okay, that's an odd one. Um, yes, you celebrate today because you are a genius name we cannot pronounce. And Sympathy says, nah, he's not loony, just a little bit odd. Don't we all have to be a little bit odd? So, does anybody know what this word is? I have an idea. It could be, cannot be that. So, it is Kirby. Kirby. And then we have a fable. And then we have an S and a C in the fourth with a U, H, and a K. Today is Save the Elephant Day from Days of the Year. They are known as the most enormous land animal and surprisingly gentle giants in the animal kingdom. They're emotional, intelligent, and beautiful in the wild. Sadly, their populations have been rapidly decreasing due to various threats, perhaps most significantly poaching. Save the Elephant Day aims to change this alarming trend by educating people about elephants and the plights they face, encouraging everyone to do their bit to help save them from extinction. Save the Elephant Day. That was from daysoftheyear.com. You have no audio. Here, I'm going to put them on screen. Okay, so it is. Let's see if you can see them. National Banana Day, right there. And it is also National Bean Counter Day. Both of these are for Dadman. Oops. What's happened here? Let's get this back. There we go. Yes, October, we're going to be doing 13 days of horror movies where I'm going to be watching horror movies I've never watched before with the Agent Atwood, and we will be uh, talking about them. So, did anybody put down what this word is? Yeah, so talk about the elephant in the room. Shuck. Simply Steve has it way up here. Okay. Shuck. Whoops. Shuck. And then we have a TRI. And then we have an E, which has to be here because the E cannot be at the end. And we have TRIE. I believe it is tried. Tried. And we are going to kind of, let's see, we have a WOR, Q, Z, X, V, J, or any of those other letters. And our final celebration is World Semicolon Day. World Semicolon Day can be related to the nonprofit organization Project Semicolon, which defines itself as being dedicated to presenting hope and love for those who are struggling with mental illness, self deletion, addiction, and self injury. It exists to encourage love and inspire. The leader and memberships of this organization are devoted to achieving lower um, self deletion rates in the US and all around the world. Although they are not themselves psychiatric professionals, nor are they trained in mental health, they help by recommending emergency contact helplines. The movement also welcomes and embraces people holding different beliefs or religions. So that's a fantastic thing. So, as I always say, if you ever think that there's no hope and your only choice is to hurt yourself um, through self deletion or self harm, seek help, seek someone. There are national hotlines that in every country that you can go to. Um, you can talk to friends. If you have a faith, you can talk to your religious leaders. Just talk to someone because self deletion is a solution to a problem that is not going to last forever. So please consider that. A silent voice. I have heard about a silent voice. Um, and I definitely, I do want to see it. It is on the list. We have worry. Kind of an appropriate word there, isn't it? We have birch. We have grimy. We have an S and an AI. So it can be slain, SLAIN, or snail. Which one do we want to do, slain or snail? Can't be slain, so let's do snail. So we have snail. Then we have an O in the second, an E in the fourth, and there's an R and a D. The D cannot be at the end, and the R is not in the middle. So let's see. We can have it can't be a doxer. We can have a Dover. Dover. Oh, name we cannot pronounce. Bringing some humor into the situation. He says, "Don't hurt yourself, people. There's a lot of people available to hurt. I mean, to help, to help." But yes, we have a Dover. Oh, someone said rodeo. It's Dover. We have a A, and then a P at the end. The L cannot be in the fourth spot, so the L has to be in the second. Whoops, gallop. Rodeo was a good word, though, Simply Steve. We have lunch. We have movie. We have a T. And the A, you look here, the A cannot be in the second spot, so that has to be the E. So we gallop. Okay, I know it's not the spelling I would say. It was a lively dance and a double time popular in the 1800s. So it is a dance. A GALOP is a dance. We have tetra. We have faked. Fake. We have an S, and then there is a in the middle, an A in the middle, and an E at the end. Let's see. So it could be either way. The pronunciation is a gallop. It's the same pronunciation. G. The dance was named after the fastest running gait of a horse, which is galopade or gallop. We have a stave. We have a new N at the beginning, and the T is not at the beginning. The O is not in the fourth spot. So the O is at the end. So punto, yes. And then we have scold. Then we have gully. Then we have onion. And then we have SEI. And then there's an E. QZX. So C's. Whoops, I put in the wrong letter. C's. And then we're in our last four that hopefully will be all spelled out here. Let's look. We have TA with an F. I'm saying taffy, don't you think? Oh, wow. There's a very odd that a lot of these don't have their letters. So we have taffy. Now I know I've got an idea what this one is. There is a Q and X or the letters that are already here. The P can be in any of those spots or all of them for that matter. Anybody have an idea? Bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. P-O. Poppy, yes, Poppy. And then we have a layer, and then our final word is array. It took us 32 minutes to do that puzzle. Let me make this a little smaller so I can read all the words. We have awash, sprig, haiku, iliac, basis, tawny, loony, woolly, Kirby, fable, shuck, tried, worry, birch, grimy, snail, Dover, gallop, lunch movie Tetra Fake Stave Junta Gold Gully Onion Seeds Taffy Poppy Layer and Array. Woohoo! We have completed the puzzle. And then now, guess what, everybody? We're just going to go straight into something meaningful barbecue memes for next month's celebration of National Barbecue Day. Because I got the wrong month. Pew, 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 said Simply Steve. Oh, whoops, wrong Ray, not Ray, but a Ray. And the Sashi, it is a midnight where you're at. You have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. And yes, it is a Mimi Q. We are an hour and 56 minutes into the show, 11:56 in my neck of the woods, and we still have to do the memes. Our poll today, we still have 14 votes with a Texas barbecue in the lead. We still have 7 people watching and 14 likes and 603 subscriptions. Thank you very much for that. And here are our polls for today. When the sun hits your face and you smell your meat on the smoker. Nothing like smelling a barbecue. I will say it is really, really nice. My personal trainer said I should burn some fat. Well, I'm working on it. Yes. Finally, a parking spot for the middle aged men with beer bellies who love to grill. Oh, yes. The sizzle of a steak on a grill. Good steaks are like good men. The best ones have a little fat on them. Yeah. And let's add a happy little barbecue smoker right here. Oh. Love fades, but barbecue is forever. Oh. Doctor, do you smoke? Patient, yes. Doctor, cigarettes or marijuana? Oh, no, mostly brisket and pork. Oh. Love is in the air. Oh, wait, no, that's barbecue. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. One day you'll be a man. Dad, I'm 32, but you barbecue with gas. Mm. Being a vegetarian is a huge mistake. I bought a new smoker and then she asked, "Are you going to sell the old one?" Silly you. Silly you. No. I want a hot body, but I want barbecue more. And yes, can you smell what the Q is cooking? Absolutely. Dad at the family barbecue asking everyone how they like their burgers to only end up cooking them all the same. Yes. Yes, give me more barbecue, says Atwood, and body by brisket, says Buddy. So true. If you're not grilling at my gravesite, we were never really friends. Oh my goodness. The burger, yes, the burgers are either rare or burnt. Nothing in between. Nothing in between. Johnny created the crew barbecue. Barbecue tomorrow at my place. Dave, nice. Can't wait for a fat steak and a pair of ribs. Great. Any vegans here? Sarah. Yeah, me. Glad you asked. Sarah has been removed from the group. Ah, and a barbecue baby. And don't make memes about vegetarians. I like vegetarians. They're tender and juicy. Oh my goodness. And those were our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. It is a barbecue memes. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. And Buddy says, I'm not sure I want Brett Michaels cooking my food. Gotcha there. Oh my goodness. So everybody, it is near the end of the show. It is 2:01. Um, so let me check something out here real quick. Just real quick. Okay, we're going to do our goodbyes now, everybody. So, first off, my morning musings are Monday, Wednesday through Wednesday, and a Friday at 10 a.m. Today at 4, we're going to be watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and the Cowboy Bebop. Can't wait to see you there. Tomorrow at 5, I'll be puttering around in Lego Fortnite, and we will have a block party at 1 p.m. on Friday. We'll be doing the little brick build Spy Family, Lloyd and Anya sets. They're little small, cute little sets. I might add one that I got gifted in the mail from Stunning for my birthday. Also, we'll just see how long these take. On Friday evening at 7 p.m. with Dadman over at his channel, we are going to be playing Fortnite with friends with Tombi. Midnight, we're going to be, I'm going to be watching Big World, a Chinese drama about a young man that has cerebral palsy. That is at midnight on Saturday. And then at 10 a.m., we're going to be watching some Saturday morning cartoons Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Brothers, Animaniacs, and some classic cartoons. Uh, Sunday at 3, we're going to be watching starting season 3 of The Pretender. My Monday show is canceled. I have jury duty. So I will not be doing that stream, but I might be doing the Monday night Batman the Animated Series, depending on when I get home or what's going on. Tuesday at 1 p.m., hopefully, I will be able to do the diamond painting of staring at kitties. If not at 1 p.m., depending, like I said, on what's going on with jury duty, I might do it later in the day. We will see how that works. If you'd like to support me on YouTube, you can do super stickers, chat memberships, or gift memberships. You can also support me by buying me a cup of coffee at coffee.com or checking out my creator wish list on the throne.com. Both of them are Mrs.DadmanWalking55. If you'd like to send me some mail, you can at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. These are my streams and VODs. YouTube, Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, Twitch, M. Dadman Walking, Threads, Mrs. Dadman Walking55, and the Discord is Mrs. Dadman Walking. So, everybody, let me close the poll out here. It is a landslide that Texas barbecue wins with Kansas, Memphis, and Carolina all coming in second. So that is that poll. Thank you, all 14 people who participated in that. When I say goodbye, go over to Yarnwich and tell Yarnwich that the Missus sent you. Check that out. And everybody, as always, remember to be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. On whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, you guys have a wonderful one. And I love um, um, what Buddy said here. May your path be clear and your journey safe. Yes. So I just love that. But you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful one. And I will see you guys later, hopefully at 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock to watch some anime. See you then. Bye bye.